Good morning. First of all, I would like to introduce myself to all of you here. I am Rahmadani. My student ID is 1x10426 I am from class F accounting. I take accounting English from Mr. Adi Mursalin. In this opportunity, I would like to answer the question given by my lecturer, Mr. Adi Mursalin. The question consists of three parts, namely part A, which is related to the accounting theory and its practice, part B, which is related to video of accounting, and part C, which is related to accounting article. Well, I start to answer the question in part A. Number 1. What is accounting? With the definition of accounting to five experts. Accounting can be defined as the process of defining, measuring, and communicating economic information to permit informed judgments and decisions by user of the information. Accounting defines according to five experts. According to Mr. Abu Bakar E. and Mr. Wibowo, accounting is a process of recording, and correspondence of financial exchange based an element or organization. Mr. Arnold define about accounting which is sent in terms of the system that can provide information that is needed, especially financial, to anyone who is obligated to make decisions and control the implementation of the session. Mr. Suparwoto L. He explained about accounting that has an understanding with our system or technique as measuring and manage financial transactions and can provide result from management in the form of information on various internal and external parties of the company. What the external parties mean is investigator, government, creditor, labor unions, and others. Mr. Dianto, definition of accounting is system information that can produce in the form of report on various parties that have interests related to economic activities and conditional of business entity. Mr. Charles T. Horgan and Walter T. Harrison. Accounting means an information system to measure the activities of a business and the process into the report and the result are communicated to the leaders of decision makers. Number 2. What is accounting cycle and explain in detail the cycles or the stage of accounting cycle. The accounting cycle is a series of processes carried out in compiling and company financial statement that is stable and accountable. Following are some steps in the accounting cycle. Number 1, identification of transaction. Number 2, transaction analysis. Number 3, recording transaction into the journal. Number 4, posting ledgers. Number 5, compilation of the balance sheet. Number 6, compilation of the adjustment journal. Number 7, compilation of the balance sheet after adjustment. Number 8, preparation of financial statements. Number 9, compilation of the proportional. Number 10, preparation of often closing tree balance. Number 11, preparation of interpreting journals. Number 3, mention the accounting equation and explain the component of accounting equation. Understanding the basic accounting equation is balancing of two sides, namely between the left-hand side asset and the right-side liabilities, so that change the average due to financial transaction and their balance will always be maintained. Component of accounting equation is the three categories of accounting that are part of the accounting equation are asset, liabilities, and owner's equity. Assets are what a company wants, liabilities are what company owes. Number 4, what is account and why are the use of account in accounting equation? An account is medium for recording financial or research transaction owned by companies, organizations, and government institutions, like asset, debit, capital, income, and expenses. And why is the use of account in the accounting equation? The purpose of using an accounting is to record data that will be the basis from preparing financial statement. Accounting account provide information about the operation of companies, organizations, and government institutions from time to time. Number 5. What is the purpose of accounting? The purpose of accounting is to provide information about financial position, performance, and change in the financial position of a company that is beneficial for a large number of use of accounting information in making economic decisions. Number 6. What are assets, liabilities, and owner's equity? Assets are economic short or with or what owned by entity that is expended to profit business benefits in the future. Liabilities are current corporate liabilities arising from past events. Their composition is expected to result in outflow of company resource containing economic benefit. Owner's equity are the amount of residual risks or litters of the entity owner, the entity asset of the deduction of the deducting all liability in the balance sheet. Number 7. What is business transaction? Business transactions are events that have economic value, which are carried out and lived by the company and cost stand in the conditional of the company a special financial condition. Number 8. What are revenue, expense, and withdrawals? Revenue is an increase in the asset of an entity or company during certain period. Expenditure is a concept that shows a reduction in company profits. In economic theory, there are several expenditure classifications that are closely related to specific objectives. Withdrawal is the withdrawal of fund by the owner of company or individual for personal or corporate purpose that will reduce capital. Number 9. Explain the step for analyzing the business transaction. This step in this step in analyzing business transaction can be done in the following order. Number 1. Determine the effect of a transaction on asset account liability, owner equity, or including income and account accounts. Number 2. Determine determine the effect of the transaction on each account, whether the account has state in increase or decrease. Number 3. Determine whether the increase or decrease in the account must be recorded next to the credit or next to the debit. Number 10. Mention each business transaction. Mention six business transactions happening in a company and their business transaction analysis. Number 1. Purchasing merchandise. Number 2. Purchase return and price reduction. Number 3. Purchase discount. Number 4. Purchase lot. Number 5. Sales of merchandise. Number 6. Sales return and price reduction. To analyze transaction, the following steps can be done. A. Understand the tables of accounting and component. For example, an asset accounting can consist of account receivable, inventory, and other. B. Determine the effect of transaction on asset, liability, capital, expense, or income account. C. Determine the effect for each account, whether the transaction make the account balance increase or decrease. D. With an increase or decrease in the balance of the account next to debit or credit. Number 11. Number 1. Determine the amount of owner's equity. Cecil Jameson Capital as of July 1, 2007. The answer $4,348. Number 2. Start the asset, liabilities, and owner equity as of July 1 in question from similar to that shown in this capture. In tabulator from below the equation, indicate the increase and decrease resulting from each transaction and the new balance of each transaction. E. Receivable cash from Send for service 3,928. Cash increased by 3,928. B. Fight creditor on account 1,055. Cash decreased by 1,055. C. Received cash from Cecil Jameson as on additional investment 3,700. Cash increased by 3,700. D. White office rent for Pertamyaan 1,200. Cash has decreased by 1,200. E. Charge train for legal service on account 2025, increase receivable of 2025. If purchase office supplies on account 245, equipment increased by 245. Z. Received cash from sale on account 3000. Cash in increased by 3000. Receivable decreases by 3000. Is received info received invoice for parallel service from legal as in for July to be paid on Augustus 10. 1635. Interest receivable of 1635. I. Find the following wax expense 850. Ensuring service expense 250. Utilities expense 300 3025 and miscellaneous expense 175. Cash decreased by 1175. G. Determine that the cost of office supplies on hand was 960. 3. Report the cost of supplies used during the month was 115. Equipment reduced by 865. K. Jameson withdraw and thousand in cash from the business for personal use. Cash in reduced by 1000. Number 3. Prepare income statement for July. A statement of owner equity for July and balance sheet as of July 31 2007. Prepare a statement of cash flow for July. July income 7,588. July income 7,588. Equity in July 4,348. Balance sheet for July 3 2007 22,188. Part B. In this part, the question are related to the accounting video. A. What is the title of the video? B. What is the speaker in the video you watch? What does C. What does the video tell you? D. Explain the content in detail of the video you watch. A. What are the benefits for you watching the videos? Video 1. Video title Accounting Principle. Speaker Mark Christopherson. The content of this video is: number 1. What is accounting? 2. Who use accounting data? 3. The building blocks of accounting. 4. Assumption. Assumption. 5. Form of business ownership. 6. The basic accounting equation. 7. Transaction. 8. Transaction analysis. 9. Financial statement. D. The benefit of this video are: can know information about accounting principle in detail and the basis accounting basis. Video 2, video detail, review accounting equation and how transaction affect the equation. Speaker, Mrs. The Priest SHS. The content of this video is simply and recording step and accounting. The benefit of this video are so that we can learn to identify account in record transaction in accounting. Video 3, video detail, how to do a balance sheet. Speaker Superface CVA. The content of this video is about recording asset, liabilities, acquisition, and trial balance. The benefit of this video are to be able to run and find out the record step in the trial balance. Video Pro. Video detail, financial accounting income statement. Speaker Matthew Fisher. The content of this video is explain the income statement and format of the statement. The benefits of this video are to know and learn about any account that are recorded in the income statement along with the format of the report. Video 5, video detail basic accounting concept. Speaker Craig Fence. The content of this video is explain general about accounting for record to thing names business asset and equity in the asset. The benefit of this video are can know and learn about accounting record of two things namely business asset and equity in asset. Part C, open this link accounting and ethical accounting. Your job is to read the article and answer the question that follow, and you must video record your reading and answer. Accounting article. Accounting is a great course to study for number of reasons. Accounting provides you with skill and knowledge that can be applied to number of industry. In fact, so long as there are business in the world, accountant will always be need. A question, a qualification in accounting is that which why kickstart your career. However, before you decide to start studying. It's worth nothing the key benefit a career in accounting can give you. What do you accountant do? There are many qualifications and jobs that detail with money. So how exactly does accounting differ from other types of financial related roles? Perhaps there is perhaps the easiest way to describe it is that accounting involves dealing with real revenues, actual transactions, and observable finance. Accountant detail in the reality, the done or should done, speculate. Account, accountant know the rules and follow them, and are good at keeping track of figures. They make assessment based on information in from of them, but they deal less with the economic than say a financial related opposition. The primary role of content is to prepare and examine financial record. A content user the current of a person business financial record and that bills and tax are paid properly and on time. A job as an accountant by also involves the following: organizes financial record, review settlement for accuracy, make certain the record and settlement comply with the law, compute tax award, prepare tax return, ensure proper payment, in fact, account book and counting system to keep up to date, suggest way to reduce overhead, increase revenues, and profit auditing service. Accountancy as a god potential. Even if you did want to branch out into finance and economics, a background in accountancy lay the valuable groundwork for, for developing broader monetary theories. Accountant, accountant can hone their craft through the application of known methodologies. An accountancy certification is always valuable. You all learn how to focus on money management, financial record and reporting, and the best processes to save cash for a business or sole trader. These skills are desired in every industry. For most accountants, it's never hard to find work. What is to what is studying accounting like? The most common course to study for career in accounting is diploma of accounting. When, when studying accounting, you will you will acquire knowledge about the law that govern business, typical business administration scheme, the ethic of accountancy, statistics, and accounting theory. You will be taught how to prepare the key documents that your job will invoice, including business proposal, financial statement, and tax return. You will also have subjects that overlap with all the financial based course. You will cover areas such as quantitative analytics and mathematics. Studying accounting means knowing your way around math and entering ratio from number. Is accounting rigged for you? Well, the course with can tell you a lot about whether you should study something. It's also important to consider your future working life and your ideal career. Do you love routine? Do you love routine, problem solving, and concrete data? Accounting could be right up your alley. However, if you like role that is constantly shifting and requires for speculation and risk taking, you may want to try other financial ruler. Still not you still not sure? Don't stress. It's normal to not have your future career interest figure out. There are a lot of people what job it is to have. Take you through this decision. If you can equate this yet, if diploma of accounting is right for you, you can always take to a student advisor or the head of the department at the education institute you want to study at. That way, you can get some advice from people who have a strong understanding of the course and industry. You should also remember that pursuing one course is not necessarily going to cut you off in a career in the other sector, and it certainly won't stop you from studying something Elsewhere in the future in you change your mind. You can really go wrong with a diploma of accounting. Even if you even if you decide to switch careers later, you all have a great foundation understanding of how money is recorded and reported that will only help you in the long term. At the very latest, you all know how to manage your own finances better. Accounting has good job prospect. If you decide to study a diploma of accounting, you probably won't have to wait, will not have to wait long to start working. Jobs in accounting are always in demand in skill you learn through studying are transferable and can be applied to many other disciplines. If you're thinking of studying accounting, Lons- Lonsdale Institute has a great range of certificates and diplomas to choose from. So go ahead and contact us today. Answer this question related to their article in the link. Number one, why is accounting a great course to study? Accounting is a good study program for a number of reasons and provide skill and knowledge that can be applied to a number of companies, organizations, and governments. Number two, what do accountants do? The primary role of accountant is to prepare and examine financial record. Number three, why is accountancy a good foundation? Accountant can hone skills through the application of no methodology. Number four, what must you have when you want to study accounting? Motivation, motivation, and want to know about the basis of accounting record. Is accounting right or wrong for you? Give the reason to your answer. True, because to learn about accountant based financial statement. Number 6. Are you sure the accounting will help you in the future? Give the reason to your answer. Yes, because I work in financial reporting field to support my career. Number 7. Why does accounting have a good prospect of job in the future? The accounting department is always needed in any field of work, including in companies, organizations, and governments. Certainly requires workers with an accounting background to handle all financial matters. Thank you.